Jai Hind. We will start the session in 5 minutes.
इसीलिए आज मैं एकदम गर्म दूध है।
Jai Hind. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Myself, Farhan Naik, volunteer of NSS-ATHARVA, would like to take this opportunity to extend a warm welcome to each and everyone who took out time to join this webinar on recycling and management of plastic. I am delighted to introduce our guest speaker for today's session, Ms. Shreya Sudhir, working in the CSR department of Bisleri International Private Limited. She has also worked as manager at Samarthya Foundation, CSR State Program Head for Maharashtra State, and CSR Program Manager at Vedanta Foundation. One of her accomplishments include management of rainwater harvesting in water-starved locations of India. She is even responsible for NGO partner selection, appraisal, and identification of such NGOs and organizations. So without any further delay, I would like to request Shreya ma'am to enlighten us.
Give me 2 minutes. I will just join. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay, ma'am, no problem.
Welcome everyone. I'm extremely sorry. When I say yes for this session, I was completely healthy and fine. But due to some health issues, it's very difficult to talk much. But if you can hear my voice?
Yes,
Hello.
ma'am.
Okay. So this is Shreya and I'm from Bisleri. So basically we work on plastic management. So now I just ask some question. How many you feel that plastic is a creating problem for the environment? So you can raise your hand. Okay. Tanish feel that plastic is a creating the problem. Yeah, most of this thing they raise their thing. So now can you just please explain me how plastic is a creating the problem? Anyone who can just talk about how the plastic is creating the problem.
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah, so plastic is creating problem by it is not degradable for hundreds of years. So it goes in the land feeling of it.
Okay, so there is a one reason that because plastic can't go for the recycling, plastic is not go for biodegradable. Okay, one reason. Other reasons?
Plastic cannot be reusable in many ways. Like we have to separate in degree. Like high degree plastic might be reusable, but the low degree plastic bag, like for example, the polythene bags we use for carrying groceries at home. If it's a plastic
Yes.
one,
So,
that
yeah.
transparent one, so it is no, we are not able to reuse it. Like plastic is reusable, but that like thin plastic we are not able to reuse.
So it's mean that the single-use plastic or it's called a soft plastic can't be reusable again and again, right? That is why the plastic is creating the problem. One more. Okay,
Also,
the one person is mentioned that burning in product and toxic gases and all, right? So as rightly you mentioned that some people are burning the plastic and that is creating the problem. Yes, animals also and other they are eating the plastic and that is creating the problem. So every world, I think everyone talking about yes, plastic is creating the problem, and I think most of the NGOs, most of the government authorities, and national, international level, everybody talk about the same thing. But now tell me, is plastic is creating the problem or our habit is creating the problem? Who are the, see, we are the one who use plastic. We use plastic and we throw plastic. Now tell me, can you live without plastic today? Like Tanish, what he's wearing, his headphone is made by plastic, right? Everybody is having mobile phone with the plastic, right? Even every day-to-day life, our things are coming in the plastic. Your cosmetics coming in the plastic, your toys, everything is a plastic. So can we have any other alternative option for the plastic? Till today, we don't have, right? But now I will just tell you why as a Bisleri bottle for change work. So Bisleri always believe a whole world talking about a plastic is creating the problem. But nobody talk about the customer, about the consumer who use plastic and who is throwing the plastic. Now, somebody rightly say that plastic is not a biodegradable, okay? Because 100 year, 200 year, 300 year, it will be like that only. But plastic can go for the recycling. Each and every plastic you are using, it can go for the recycling. But the problem, consumer as a human, as an individual, as a society, we use plastic, but we don't plastic dispose properly. And that's the reason creating the problem. Now tell me, in day-to-day life, if we can start early in the morning, when you start brushing your teeth, what you're using? Brush, right? Brush made by the plastic itself only. Just go to your washroom. Each and every items are made by the plastic only. Your shampoo, your body wash, your shaving cream, everything is with the plastic. Just come to your kitchen, right? In your fridge, open your fridge, everything made from the plastic itself only. Where is the problem? Even during COVID situation, COVID-19, we know that PPA kit is, it's like, it's coming as they're saving us, right? Because everybody's using the PPA kit, doctors and all, professionals and all. It's the plastic itself. Even operations, theaters, medicine, everything coming in the plastic packaging. So where is the problem exactly? The problem not with the plastic, the problem with our behavior. We don't know how to dispose of plastic, and that is creating the problem. You know that you are all engineer student, you much aware about that. In India, 91% PET bottle recycling in India. We are very blessed country because we have two people in our India. One is our kabadi walas and second is the waste pickers. They are the one who collect good plastic, hard plastic, right? They collect, they give it to the nearest kabadi wala or they give it to the rack pickers. Rack picker collect and it's a process is there. So that all plastic is channelizing for the recycling. The problem where dirty plastic and your MLPs, your multi-layers, that is can't go for the recycling because somebody throw. Who will collect that plastic? Now tell me, you are almost 178 student joining this program. How many student after eating chocolate wrapper they are sending for the recycling? Maggie wrappers? No. We use plastic. We throw in dustbin, right? We treat plastic as a waste. And that's why we're putting in dustbin. So now tell me, in your society, your housekeeping guy, anybody, they don't aware about this thing. They will collect all your kachra together and they will go to the BMC vehicle itself. Of course, then your plastic is not going to be recycled. It will go in the dumping ground only. Can we change our habits? Simple thing. At your source where you are using plastic, if we can start segregating at a source at your house, right? And then some organizations, some people, some change their behavior. Yes, they start collecting the plastic, right? I know that some of the individual who are more conscious about the environment, yes, they start collecting the plastic. They are giving nearest NGOs and all. But what about us? Even when we saw about whole studies about that, 78% plastic recycling in India. Other plastic going in dumping ground because we are throwing. Just imagine early in the morning, go to your kitchen and see your waste ka bin. What will be there inside? See, good plastic like a PET bottle or HDPE, PVC and other plastic. It is channelizing. It's going for the recycling. But your multi-layer chocolate wrapper, biscuit wrapper, Balaji wafers ka wrapper, all kind of, this is all the plastic. We never treat as a plastic to them. We only plastic matlab kya hai? Pani ka bottle. Single-use plastic, polythene bag. Apart from this, just imagine how much plastic we are using. Can, as an individual, I am sending my plastic for the recycling? No. And we are blaming the plastic. How many are using plastic and throwing in dustbin? So that's the reason Bisleri Bottle for Change program is work. And in this group, I think Pallavi is also joined. Pallavi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So Pallavi can talk about later about how we work and all. So what we are doing as a Bisleri, so we having our recycling partners, we have our NGOs. So we ask everyone, each and every societies, school, college. Tanish, last year also I did with the same program with your college. I still remember. Right, Atharva Engineering College was a part of this initiative, and your student was attended this session because of due to COVID they can't do the action-oriented program. But today, again, I will just tell you 180 students who are staying in different society, if they can go to their each society and they can ask their society people, yes, we have to work on plastic management. We don't have to treat plastic as a waste. हमने waste बोला, हम dustbin में ही plastic को फेंकेंगे. हमने plastic को resource समझा. So now tell me, each and every household, you have the newspaper? Yes. So how many people are throwing newspaper in dustbin? Nobody, right? Because we know the paper ka value, we know we have to send paper for the recycling. So what we are doing, we are collecting the papers. We wait for 1 month, right? And we give to the nearest kabadi wala. And we everybody aware about that paper ko kaun sa rate milta hai. The same thing with the plastic. If we can start collecting the plastic at home, the person who are working on plastic management will come to your doorstep and they will collect. The problem only, we don't know the connections. We don't know the contact details and all. Now somebody raised very smartly that ki because plastic, somebody is burning the plastic, toxic is there and it is having the problem. Now tell me, who is burning the plastic? Individual, right? People only the burning the plastic. Plastic खुद कुछ करता है क्या? हम ही लोग है ना. That day I was visited long back in the villages and वो स्मेल आना शुरू हो गया था. So I was just inquiring about village क्या चल रहा है वहां पे. तो वो आग जलाने के लिए लोग प्लास्टिक इकट्ठा करते जलाते हैं वहां बैठ के. प्लास्टिक खुद से कुछ नहीं करता है. The people who are using the plastic, they don't know how to dispose the plastic and they are doing these activities actually. Now again I will just tell you one thing. I rightly say that कि people always blame that कि ये जो प्लास्टिक है, because of the plastic, animals are eating the plastic, right? फेंका किसने कचरे के डिब्बे में प्लास्टिक में बैठ खाना बांध के? Nobody think about it. We are at home. Agar food items are there, we are keeping in one bag. Food item, everything, right? We put 1 knot, 2 knot, or 3 knot, and we are throwing outside. Your housekeeping guy will come. They will collect your bags. He will not open what inside is there. He will just take it all your kachras and dumping in the again to the ground floor dustbin, big dustbin and all. By mistakenly, one bag just fall down from there. Within your society, within your premises, any animals feel hungry. He will go and take first bite to a plastic bag, not to food inside. So पहले पेट में क्या जाएगा, खाना या प्लास्टिक? Plastic itself, right? Plastic. Because they don't have the hand, no? They will not remove your back or knots and all, and they will eat inside the food. Just tell me that each and everyone travel by maybe Vasai, Virar or Navi Mumbai to Andheri and other places. Everyone know about that plastic is not biodegradable. Everyone know that. We're studying in the school, in the college and everything, right? Still, पूजा होने के बाद फूलों को लेके थैली में बांध के हम खाड़ी में फेंक देते हैं. Who are doing this? We are the one, right? And we are blaming plastic. Just imagine when you travel from the train, you travel by the road. After eating the plastic multi-layers and all, who is throwing this? And who is going to collect? Why somebody will come collect your kachra? It's my responsibility. My plastic, if I'm using, I have to send it for the recycling. So I can, Pallavi, you can take because maybe I can't much talk. So Pallavi, you can talk about how we working plastic management in Kandivali, Borivali and Malad area where we are collecting the plastic at a source from the recycling.
सबसे पहले सबको नमस्ते. मेरा नाम पल्लवी उमेश चालके है और मैं बिस्लेरी बॉटल फॉर चेंज के लिए दहीसर से गोरेगांव तक मैनेजर के तौर पर काम करती हूँ. अभी सबसे पहले बात तो बिस्लेरी बॉटल फॉर चेंज ये है क्या? तो ये एक बिस्लेरी का इनिशिएटिव है जो 5 जून 2018, 5 जून को हमारा एनवायरनमेंट डे रहता है, तो 5 जून 2018 से ये शुरू किया गया था। इससे पहले हमारे बिस्लेरी जो कैंपेन है, उन्होंने एक कैंपेन किया था इनिशिएट लेके 4 अक्टूबर 2015 को। उन्होंने लगभग 100 से ज्यादा स्कूल्स और उनके टीचर्स, उनके स्टूडेंट्स और उनके फैमिलीज, उन्होंने मिलके प्लस बिस्लेरी के 200 से ज्यादा स्टाफ, उन्होंने मिलके 23,538 टन सिर्फ पेट बॉटल्स जमा किए थे, 23 टन अराउंड। तो उन्होंने वो रिसाइकलिंग के लिए जमा किए थे और इस ये प्रोग्राम को सपोर्ट किया था उस वक्त हमारे पर्यावरण मंत्री थे श्री रामदास जी कदम, उन्होंने, और हमारे युवा सेना प्रमुख और आज के पर्यावरण मंत्री, पर्यटन मंत्री आदित्य साहब ठाकरे जी ने। इसका रिकॉर्ड गिनीज बुक और लिम्का बुक इसमें इनमें भी हुआ है। और ये स्वच्छ भारत अभियान अंतर्गत ये प्रोग्राम किया गया था। तो इसके बाद बिस्लेरी बॉटल फॉर चेंज ने ये इनिशिएट लेने का कारण ही यही था कि हमारे रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में हम जो भी प्रोडक्ट्स यूज करते हैं, जैसे कि हम रोज यूज करते हैं और दूध प्लास्टिक के बिना तो हम ला नहीं सकते घर पे या रख भी नहीं सकते। तो दूध हुए, बिस्किट्स के रैपर्स हुए, चॉकलेट्स हम डेली खाते हैं वो हुए, या फिर हमारे घर में ये तो हुआ सॉफ्ट प्लास्टिक, लेकिन हमारे घर में कुर्सियां रहती है, टेबल्स रहते हैं, जैसे कि मैम ने भी पहले भी कहा कि हमारी सुबह ही स्टार्ट प्लास्टिक से होती है, जैसे कि टूथब्रश है, टूथपेस्ट है, वो प्लास्टिक के इसमें होती है, या फिर साबुन के कंटेनर्स और बहुत कुछ। तो ये सब जब हम यूज करके उसका रीयूज करने का अगर सोचेंगे, तो इसके लिए ऑप्शन यही है कि उसको रिसाइकल करना। तो ये सबसे पहले हम डंपिंग में डाल देते थे, जैसे कि रैपर्स वगैरह सब हुए, मैंने कहा। लेकिन वो अभी तनिष ने भी बोला कि वो हम 100 साल तक हम क्या बोलते हैं उसका
डिकम्पोज
हम प्लास्टिक के साथ वेस्ट है, ड्राई वेस्ट में बना सकते हैं, लेकिन प्लास्टिक का क्या बना है? फॉर चेंज ने ये इनिशिएट लेके ये प्लास्टिक क्लीन करके अगर जमा करे हमारे घरों में, हमारे जैसे होटल्स है, हमारे और भी और है, इनके इनिशिएट से अगर हम क्लीन प्लास्टिक जमा करें तो उसे रिसाइकलिंग करके उनमें से हम शूज बना सकते हैं, रोड ब्लॉक्स बना सकते हैं, बहुत सारी चीजें बनती है, जिससे हम इकोनॉमी में भी सारे चेंजेस ला सकते हैं। जैसे कि सर्कुलर इकोनॉमी, ये कंसेप्ट अगर आपको पता होगा, तो इसमें हम क्या करते हैं कि जब प्लास्टिक हम बनाते हैं, तो प्लास्टिक बनाने की जो प्रोसेस होती है उसमें भी कई लोग काम करते हैं, तो उससे उनको आमदनी मिलती है। वो प्लास्टिक जाता है किसी और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को, जिसमें वो अपने प्रोडक्ट्स पैकिंग करते हैं। तो वो पैकिंग और उसके लिए भी बहुत सारे कामगार वगैरह काम करते रहते हैं, तो उनको भी हम मॉनिटरीली सपोर्ट होता है। उसके बाद वो प्लास्टिक का रीयूज हम यूज करते हैं, जिसमें चीजें आती है, हम स्टोर कर सकते हैं, हम सब कर सकते हैं। उसके बाद हम जब वो कचरे में डाल देते हैं, तो उससे जो हार्ड प्लास्टिक रहता है वो सिर्फ हम बेच सकते हैं। लेकिन जो सॉफ्ट प्लास्टिक रहता है, जो रैपर्स वगैरह रहते हैं, वो हम बेच नहीं सकते या फिर उसका रीयूज नहीं हो सकता है, ऐसे आपने कहा। लेकिन बिस्लेरी बॉटल फॉर चेंज ने इसके ऊपर सॉल्यूशन निकाल के वो भी हम कैसे रीयूज कर सकते हैं उसका ऑप्शन निकाल के उस पे काम किया। और आज बिस्लेरी के इनिशिएट से उसमें से बेंचेस हम बना सकते हैं, उसके जो टाइल्स है वो बना सकते हैं, और उससे हम बहुत सारी चीजें बना के ये करते हैं। तो ये जो इनिशिएट है, ये बिस्लेरी ने लिया है, और इसमें 200 से
पल्लवी,
ज्यादा सोसाइटीज हमारे दहीसर से गोरेगांव तक। जी मैम।
यस, तो मैं थोड़ा आगे कंटिन्यू करना चाहूंगी।
जी मैम,
ये
जी
मैं
मैम।
आपको दिखा रही हूँ, आपको ये दिख रहा है, ये जो बना हुआ शीट है, राइट, इट्स मेड बाय द ऑल योर मल्टी लेयर्स. So what is mean by recycling? Recycling means when we can use product and this product can go for making another one product. Recycling, each and every plastic can go for the recycling. I just tell you, if suppose I am having this plastic container, this plastic container, you can make a small flex out of this, then they make a granule. With this granule, again, you can make a chair. Chair you use for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. When chair was broke, again they make a small flex out of this, then granule, they will make different product. Even this kind of MLPs, this is called multi-layers. So this is made with a recycle biscuit wrapper, chocolate wrapper, your Maggie wrappers and all. And this product you can make out of this furniture and all. So why we are working as a Bisleri? Because when you are actually using plastic, indirectly you are saving natural resources. So anyone can me ask the question how? Can
Yes,
I
ma'am. As basically, like if we are using anything other plastic, like for example, instead of plastic bucket, we are using suppose a metal bucket. That metal bucket in coming years could be used in some more useful way rather than using for just a bucket for a bath or
Yes,
using something else.
exactly. Yash, I will just tell you, you are the person who understand this concept. Now tell me, natural resources are very limited and plastic is a man-made. How the plastic has come to the industry, anybody know about this? Maybe you're all engineers, you are having the answers. Plastic बनता है कैसे?
Ma'am, natural oil and the ester fat by
Yes,
combination process.
for
Ma'am, by oil
It
and
is a polymer.
it's a polymer. How? When
partially
we are
put together.
extracting petrol from the ground, right? So whatever slurry is there, earlier that slurry we are sending in the sea. With that slurry, we are making plastic. Just do the Google and all, right? So when you are using plastic, example, when 2018, Pallavi rightly say that when 18 plastic ban happened in Maharashtra, and everywhere was, don't know about what to do with the plastic. And most of the malls, I think they stopped using the plastic glasses and plastic bottles. So what they come up with the paper glass. Now tell me, to use 1000 paper glass, how much tree you have to cut? Nobody think about it, right? I'm sitting, my chair is a wooden chair. I'm sitting here because it's a dining chair. Now tell me, if I have the alternative option with the plastic, I can use plastic chair 10 years, 20 years, 30 years. After using this chair, they again make a small granules and they again make another one more chair. But if suppose wooden you are using, after some year, you are burning only. That is the end product of the wooden, right? You don't have any other alternative product on this. But plastic, if you use, send it for the recycling, again you can make another one product. So if you want more ideas, so I will just tell you can go to the K ward, Andheri ward office, where we are displaying all the recycling materials. So with whatever you are using plastic, they are making out of that table, furniture, chairs, everything. So I am having one more product to show you this. This is block, okay? Flavor block. You heard about flavor block made by the wooden and other thing also, right? These are the hard plastic. So with your all old plastic where you send for the recycling, we are making out of this product. Even I will just tell you, I have one more bag to show you this. This is plastic bottle for change bag. Is made out of plastic bottles. Even our Bisleri employees wearing the t-shirt and our uniform made out of your plastic bottle itself. You know that pet, having that pet when go for the recycle, they make a thread out of this yarn. And that yarn they are using for the mixing with other dress materials and all. Decathlon, Adidas is the biggest industry. They are using the recycling items. You heard about Indian jersey, Indian cricket team wearing jersey made by the recycled plastic only. So whatever plastic you are using, it can go for the recycling. But where is exactly the problem? We treat plastic as a waste. And where we are putting in dustbin. If each and every individual, each and every household, if they start segregating plastic at a source, see, I know that we can't reach everywhere, but yes, we will try it out that we will collect plastic from your doorstep. We will send it for the recycling. Even last time also I told same because you are in Malad and Marve, just have a visit to Malad, Marve, that particular area. Every time NSS students come together and they are doing drive. What? Beach cleaning drive. Have you participated in that drive? Right?
Yes,
Now
ma'am.
tell me, how many times you're going to clean the beaches? Can we work on mentality and behavior change who are throwing the plastic? See, when we heard, because I am from the social work background, so we always say that अगर जख्म लगी है ना, ऊपर ऊपर मलहम मत लगाओ, right? Just see that what is exactly the reason why उसकी जख्म बढ़ रही है. Maybe he is having a diabetes and all. So we have to work on ground level work, right? We have to work कहाँ पे problem कहाँ पर है. So where is the problem in India exactly? Because we are not responsible towards our plastic. सब लोग ब्लेम कर रहे हैं, हम भी ब्लेम करते हैं, पर हम मोबाइल यूज करना छोड़ते नहीं है. प्लास्टिक खराब है पर मेरे बैग में चार्जर मुझे चाहिए. प्लास्टिक खराब है बट यस आई वांट आईफोन. आईफोन का कवर प्लास्टिक का चाहिए, कलरफुल चाहिए. गर्ल्स राइट, लवली कलरफुल प्लास्टिक what we call that we are using. I will tell you where my mobile is there. This is a plastic stand, 10 rupees का China items, but you know this is also recycling. Each and every plastic molding होता है बस, right? Granule बना आप अलग से बना सकते हो. So all kind of plastic can go for the recycling. So why Bisleri come forward is because Bisleri believe that कि plastic can go for the recycling, only that we have to channelize the system, and that's why we have bottle for change. That's why we have our app. If you can heard about bottle for change mobile app, so like Pallavi is walking from Andheri to up to Borivali area. So each and every society who are part of our initiative, they start collecting the plastic. Then weekly basis, our vehicle will come to your doorstep, will collect all your clean plastic, and will send it for the recycling. And same day in the evening, the whatever collection happened from your society, we will upload in your mobile app. So as an individual, you also aware about it, how much plastic you are sending for the recycling. So this program, so we work in right now in Navi Mumbai, Thane, Vasai, Virar, Delhi, Chennai, and other locations also. So we are just expanding our work in Gujarat as well as other cities also. So if you have any question regarding the plastic management, you can ask. I just tried out to give 100%, in spite I'm having fever, but because I see that 187 students, so I could not take a rest. Well, I will attend the session.
So Jain ma'am, one question I had.
Yes.
So ma'am, this foundation ma'am, does it had government support?
Which one?
This Bisleri Foundation for which you are working.
Government support, yes, because without government support, you can't work, right? So that's the reason if we can visit. So I just welcome everyone. If you can come to Andheri, Marol, near Marol Naka. So from K Ward, we got the 2,500 square foot ka big land. In that land, we are having plastic collection center. So whatever plastic we collected from the Mumbai, it is coming to that particular place, and it is place given by the MCGM itself only. And we have our compressor machine, and then again we have other machineries also. So from there, like the plastic having different 7 categories, right? Like PET. PET is a PET1, polyethylene therapeutic, then HTPP, then PP, PVC. So all 7 categories segregation happen in there. So without government support, we can't do, and we have the permissions to work also. And they are actually helping us because they also want to work on plastic management. They also much aware about what to do with your MLPs and multi-layers. Hard plastic, your Bisleri ka pani ka bottle, we call it a PET, or Coca-Cola ka bottle, 93-94% recycling happening. Only 7% जिसने अगर खाई में फेंक दिया या पानी के अंदर फेंक दिया तो उठाएगा कौन? That is the one question. Otherwise, all plastic bottles going for the recycling. The problem only with your multi-layers, the biscuit wrapper. And now tell me, if I am a rack pickers, you heard about rack pickers, waste pickers and all? Maybe
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
very, maybe you didn't see right now because 2 years se pura band hai. But this rack picker get up early in the morning around 4 o'clock. They just roam around in communities and they're only collecting the good plastic. If I'm a rack picker and I want to send it for the recycling, I have to collect thousands and thousands small chocolate wrapper and I will get 1 rupees per kg. So what I am doing, I will not collect that biscuit wrapper, chocolate wrapper. I will collect only the Bisleri bottles or PET bottles. Because if I collect 30, 40 bottle, I am getting 20 rupees per kg. And that is the reason in your BMC vehicle also, if we can just have a look, just go behind the Bisleri, BMC vehicle. From there, the labor also just remove the bottles only. Because bottles having the good market in market, right? So the hard plastic having the good price, so it will go for the recycling. The problem with the MLPs and multi-layers, and that's the reason we work. Yes.
Ma'am, I had one question. Like, for example, like the suppose we take a McDonald's drink, so it's a paper. It's completely like paper का cup है वो, और उसके ऊपर जो lid है, that's plastic. So can we recycle that?
Yes. So what happened when the plastic and paper is mixed, right? The most of the industry they just remove that उसका जो उतना plastic वो निकाल लेते हैं. That is called segregation actually. So when all plastic come together, they're just doing the segregation also. Even plastic, if you can see the Bisleri bottles, we have 3 different plastic at one bottle. One is HTPP, the hard plastic, PET bottle, and then multi-layer ka that labeling also. So when it come to the Sankalan Kendra or other center, they remove all kind of plastic and different segregation also. They're doing segregation also.
Jai Hind, ma'am.
Any other questions? Sorry.
Ma'am.
Yes, Sarvesh.
So previously you said that employees' t-shirts and employees' clothes are made up of plastics. That bag which you showed, it was made up of plastic. But
Yes.
it is not possible to know because if the employee or any material of plastic are around any hot substance, so it can be a chance to melt or it can stick to a body of the employee, like as they are made up of plastics and.
Nothing like that, right? Sarvesh, have you using any jersey while playing cricket and all?
Yes, ma'am.
That is made by plastic itself only. Have you have any problem?
No, ma'am.
No. Actually, we never know about this. Like, suppose the same bag what I'm showing here, right? Is made by the recycled plastic only, nothing else. It's a plastic, right? So when we use the PPA kit, it's a plastic itself only. Even if we can see, go to Adidas or Decathlon, and there is a one section called recycling item. Touch that particular item, you don't never feel it's a different. So what they're doing, they're using mixed with the cotton and polyester and the plastic again. It's made out of all. It's not like 100% recycled plastic. So they use some virgin plastic itself also and plus recycling plastic also.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And you can come to Bisleri anytime. So we'll when this COVID ka thing over, we can have the plant visit also for your college student, and that time you can just connect with our staff who's wearing the dress and all kind of things.
Ma'am,
Yes,
I have
sir.
a question.
Yes.
Ma'am, in India now, we can see most of the people are vaccinated. So, for vaccines also, for the injections, plastic is needed. So, where
Yes.
does that biomedical waste go?
See, biomedical waste not happen in recycling, right? So they are, I was visited one of the plant at Taloja. So whatever the biomedical plant, they are just burning itself only. They are not reusing again because it's again the infectious and all kind of things. That plastic is not recycling. And I don't know much about that also because see, I work only for the plastic, not the biodegradable hazardous and all kind of things.
Ma'am, the
So
plastic
whatever,
used
apart from
for
that, whatever
syringe.
plastic they're using, it is going for the recycling.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Ma'am, the plastic used for biomedical waste or something, it is
Yeah.
carcinogenic. That's why they are not using.
Hello, yes.
Ma'am, And the plastic used for biomedical waste are carcinogen. That's why they are not used as a recycle part.
Maybe that is the reason that I have to just work on that also, because
Yes, it
biomedical,
is
we
low
don't
grade
work for the
A.
biomedical waste and all.
So, Jahin ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah. So, ma'am, can you share some light on eco bricks? Are they the
Yes,
appropriate
okay.
solution towards the?
Thank you so much, Tanish, because everyone now preparing the eco bricks, right? Eco brick, just give me some time. I will just bring one bottle, so I will explain you later. 1 minute. 1 minute only. So yes, this is the bottles. What happened about the eco breaks? So some of the agencies or NGO working on this, what they are doing, they're asking people that whatever multi-layers you have to keep inside the bottles, right? And you can make a brick out of this. Now tell me if we can make a brick out of this and it will come to again to us for the recycling. So what we have to do, like this is a three different kind of plastic in one bottle. If you can see this blue color is a different kind of plastic. It will differently go for the recycling. Green color will differently go for the recycling. And this again, this label will differently go for the recycling. So when you're putting all multi-layer inside this particular bottle, so when it come to the collection center, Pallavi also can share with you that the who are working in recycling agencies or other area, they have to cut this bottle again. After cutting this bottle, they have to remove bottle separately and MLP separately. If you are collecting MLP inside the plastic bottle, you can collect in this particular bag also. This is my home where I am doing collection for every day, whatever I am using, plastic and all. So this all kind of plastic, now tell me, this all plastic we are using, we don't have any other alternative option. If you can say this is a Lysol, right? It is come every month to your household. Where we are throwing? We are throwing in dustbin. If we can start collecting one bag, you don't require much effort. See, only the one bag is you can collect everything. And the one thing is that people are always asked that why we don't have the place. You have to just crush and you can make a small piece like this and you can keep one side. All kind of plastic. See, these are the all plastic for the recycling. Even I'm not throwing this also. I'm collecting this wrapper also. So all plastic can go for the recycling. Only that we have to start collecting and segregating at a one. See, and when again this all plastic I clean also. ये क्लीन अगर नहीं रहेगा मैं 50 समझूंगी और मैं कहीं पे फेंक दूंगी इसको. So I have one plastic corner at my home where I am collecting all my plastic, and this is only for last 1 or 2 days, nothing more. Yes. So eco brick, no, I don't think so. Eco brick in happening in Mumbai because eco brick का concept इसके लिए आया था. The most of the area where Himalayas and all, so they're making brick and they're making furniture out of this. अगर आपने eco brick बना भी दिया, so yesterday only I shared 2-3 students. If I prepare eco brick like this and I make furniture, तो मैंने क्या किया, eco brick के ऊपर सीमेंट सब लगा दिया, right? सीमेंट से मैंने बेंच बना दिया. After 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 100 years, plastic will be there only because it's not biodegradable. Then it will can't go for the recycling because cement laga hoga. No, not a single recycle agency will collect this plastic. Why we have to wait 30 years, right? If directly we can go for the recycling, they make us flex out of this, then yarn make a t-shirt and recycling can happen. But when you're talking about eco brick, you can make a furniture, but that furniture again break हो जाएगा तो उसे कौन उठाएगा नहीं. Even some people are focusing, okay, we have to just do some kind of art designing and all. That is called upcycling, right? Some people are making यहाँ पे कलर करके पेन बॉक्स बना देते हैं. Some people are using colors and throwing outside the home. कलर किया हुआ प्लास्टिक बॉटल रिसाइकलिंग के लिए नहीं जाएगा. Nobody will collect. If you're throwing 100 plastic bottle, after some times, recycle agency will not collect this. They only require a plastic itself. कुछ भी mix होगा, because we visited recycle agency long back, not long back, 1st of December itself only. मिट्टी भी लगा रहेगा ना तो problem हो जाता है. That's why we're more focusing about, if you use, clean it, keep it separately. It's a very easy process. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to go to the recycle agency. We will come to your doorstep. We will collect all plastic from your household. And we will channelizing for the recycling. And we are doing the free of cost. We as a Bisleri, not charging single 1 rupees from you. Only we want change your behavior, change your thought process, see differently towards the plastic, collect all your plastic at your doorstep and keep it separately. That is our program.
Ma'am, I have another question related to eco-bricks. So basically, there are also some non-recyclable plastic, right? Like small bits of packets and everything, which we can't recycle. So can we store them in bottles and make the furniture out of it? Because any which ways they are going to be going for landfilling.
See, that we have to do some kind of research, what kind of items, because as per our knowledge, all plastic can go for the recycling. You can collect, give it to us, we will try to recycle. See, even as a Bisleri program, we collect all kind of plastic. We don't tell that ye mat do, wo mat do. Jo bhi plastic aap istemal kar rahe ho, keep it separately, give it to us, we will channelizing for the recycling process.
So ma'am, I am talking about the, suppose you are using a Maggie, right? So we cut the triangle piece, right?
Right.
So the small piece of triangle which we cut, so it cannot be recycled.
It can recycle. I can just tell you how, Tanish. The problem again, our mindset. If suppose this is my Maggie ka packet, so we do this kind of training also. Not only suppose example, Maggie packet or milk bag. Why we have to cut like this? You can cut like this also. Pour it, it will be keep it with the bag itself only. See, again, habit has to change to look plastic differently. Even most of the time, there is most of the different like oil bag, then ghee ka bag, milk ka bag, we are cutting like this. And this small piece of paper, nobody will collect. It can go for the recycling. But the problem, who will collect this? If you want to send it for the recycling, cut your milk bag like this. You can cut like this, pour it and keep it separately. Even small, what is the recycling process? So they collect all your plastic and they make us flex out of this. Small flex only. So even small flex can go for the recycling. Only that somebody has to collect and keep it separately.
Ma'am, I had a question. So ma'am,
Yes.
as we see, there are types of plastic. Like for example, if you are eating any snack inside a plastic bag, for example, kurkure, Lay's chips, it's a silver layered plastic. But compared to our milk packets and other daily use products, it's a white plastic. It doesn't have a silver coating. So does the silver coating in the sense the aluminum coating? So ma'am, does the aluminum coating affects in like recycling or it's okay?
No,
Also?
so they can use, even there is one incineration plant is there. So where they are, see, two different type of recycling process. One recycling, they are making oil out of this also. So whatever your MLP is multi-layered, some people making furniture out of this, some people making again oil out of this. And I will just connect with the recycle company who are taking all kind of this, foil wala thing also, and they're making oil, gas, and again coal out of this. So it is going for the recycling process itself only. Only that, see, basically what we are doing, we have our recycling partners. You have to collect and keep it separately. They are responsible, they will collect all sorts of plastic and they will do the segregation and they will channelizing on different categories also. Vishal, you have to share something? Okay.
So ma'am, I have another question. So there are single time use plastics as well, right? Less than 5 microns. So what about that? Can they be recycled as well?
See, that also can recycle, but then again, it's a ban in Maharashtra, right? So we are, if somebody collected, keep it separately, we will collect for the recycling. But those who are banned plastic, we are not promoting that. Okay, that also we can send it for the recycling. So those before 50 micron से जो छोटा है, वो भी हम recycle के लिए ले सकते हैं. But we can't promote directly because it's a ban in Maharashtra itself only. But that is also can go for the recycling, surely.
So, ma'am, if it can be recycled, then why they have put a ban on that?
That we have to work on. Actually, all plastic can go for the recycling. The problem, those are decision makers or policy makers, they have to work on more recycling company has to come forward, right? And as I think new generation, we have to start questioning about this. If more recycling company getting approval by the government and all, they will come forward. Now in India, if we can see most of the recycling company in Gujarat, Maharashtra border itself only. Not Maharashtra also, Gujarat border, like Div and Daman. People has to send plastic from Maharashtra to Gujarat itself only. So even recycle company has to come forward. They have to start working on this also. Even India, I think we are PET bottle is. I think Reliance is the largest company who are doing PET recycling and all. So recycling PET is much more companies coming forward, but about the MLPs on very less recycling agencies are there, because we are trying to connect with them. Like what I share you that particular they make furniture out of it. The Shakti plastic is I think 70 years before the establishment started in Palghar, and they are working on all the MLP recycling. But the problem only the bulk generation who will collect and send it for the Vikramgarh or Palghar. That is the main problem. So recycling company has to come forward. They can talk with the government, and I think all plastic can go for the recycling. Again, one more thing is that our behavior has to change. जो फेंकने का जो हमारा तरीका है ना, that we have to think about that. Why we are throwing? Nobody throwing newspaper, nobody throwing paper, because we know the value. The same thing with the plastic. If everybody start collecting the plastic, keep it separately, and the system is available for the recycling, there's no problem actually.
So, ma'am, there can be a solution to it. Like, since government took the initiative to separate the dry and wet waste differently, right? So,
Right.
government considered that plastic is the dry waste.
Right.
So, can we just segregate into 3 different parts?
That's why we're working, Tanish. That's the reason. If you can see why we are more focusing about the plastic, because in dry waste कुछ नहीं मिलेगा. Dry waste में आपका लोखंड या पतरा जो भी रहेगा वो. But most of the people mix plastic with your wet waste only. अगर मैंने मैगी का रैपर खा लिया, उसमें कचरे में थोड़ा सा चाय पत्ती डाल दिया, तो वेट वेस्ट में ही जाता है. Just go and check in your own society where you are the wet and dry. Most of the plastic itself inside the wet bin only.
Ma'am,
But that's why
in
we are working
year
with the government and
2002,
asking them to make a third bin also as for the plastic. And we are working on this in Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation, where we are working right now. So they are promoting third bin for the plastic. Even I think K-Ward, where we work in Andheri, they are also promoting third bin for the only for the plastic. So it's slowly, gradually is taking into place, right? We are not going to change suddenly the India, but slowly people are mindset is changing. Now new generation, I will just tell you, I done training session with the NSS 90 colleges 2019 and 20, where all NSS 5 students selected from each college, and they come to our Bisleri premises. So I asked question, what you are doing with the chocolate wrapper and biscuit wrapper? Everyone telling, no madam, we are not throwing anywhere. We are taking all at home and keeping in our dustbin only. But then again from dustbin, again going for dumping ground only. So that's the reason we have to work on behavior change. We have to work on with the government. They can support us for this particular initiative. And I was just requesting you all, right? You have to come together, come forward, and you can be a part of this change. Because as a one Bisleri person or one team member can't change, right? Everyone has to come forward. They can be a change, and then maybe after 10 years, 20 years, nobody will throw the plastic in roadside or other area, and they will send it for the recycling. Even anybody visited abroad, nobody coming to your doorstep to collect your kachra, right? You are already doing segregation at your home only. वहां पे कोई नहीं बोलता ना वेट वेस्ट में मत डालो, ड्राई वेस्ट में मत डालो, बिकॉज बिहेवियर इज ऑलरेडी चेंज. They are doing that. See, here in India, we have kachra wala, we have housekeeping. That's why we don't want to work. If everything is stop, it's your responsibility. You are kachra, your responsibility. You are plastic, your responsibility. If you can start segregating at your home, why should your housekeeping will remove all the kachras from your dustbin? His responsibility only collect and give it to the BMC vehicle. But now what happened? He has to segregate. वेटी में से निकालो, ड्राई में निकालो, पेपर बाजू में निकालो. Why? So can each and every household, I know 180 flat ka building rahega, nobody will understand this, but at least one people can start this initiative, two people can start this initiative. Today as a Bisleri Bottle for Change program, when we start about this initiative, we are very few people with us. But now I can just tell you proudly 6,000 tons of plastic we are collecting, clean plastic. People are cleaning milk bag also and giving to us for the recycling. You can visit our website also, and we have our stakeholder. I know you can't change within 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day. It will take time. Last 4 years we are working some of the art areas where people are actually giving clean plastic to us, and we are collecting from them. Like Akar organization who work with us from Andheri to Borivali, where Pallavi is from, belong to Akar. So from the societies we are getting the clean plastic. They are not mixing with the wet waste. They are not throwing in dry waste. They are collecting separately. And we are giving certificate end of the year to them. They are part of our initiative. So I will just show you something that what we're talking about. We're talking about the small changes only. That one, whatever plastic you are using, clean it, keep it separately, collect it separately and give it to our plastic agent for the recycling. So when you download a Bottle for Change ka app, in that particular app, you have there is a one option called submit plastic. When you submit plastic, you will see that which are the plastic agent nearby your society. They will come to your doorstep. They will collect all your plastic for the recycling.
So, ma'am, there is a question in the chat.
Yeah, I saw that. कि अगर dirty plastic है तो contaminated तो कोई उठाता नहीं है, right? So that is the reason we are working. If we can go dumping ground, nobody collecting the plastic from there for the recycling. अगर इतना easy होता recycling करना, जो बड़े बड़े dumping ground है, या आप अगर you can come on Devnar and other part, recycling company will go there and do the recycling. For the recycling process, so they need a clean plastic. And that's why we are working. If you are clean your plastic, keep it separately, directly go for the recycling. And why we have to contaminate the plastic, right? And it will go for the landfill. Nobody will collect that plastic.
Okay. Jai Hind.
Yes.
A very good evening to one and all present here. On the behalf of NSS Group of 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆 College of Engineering, I, 𝒂𝒏𝒂𝒔𝒕𝒆, deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to deliver the vote of thanks. To begin with, I would like to thank our speaker, Shreya ma'am and Pallavi ma'am, for giving her precious time for this event and sharing her valuable knowledge and experience with us. Ma'am, you helped us to find out the optimal solution for non-recyclable plastic waste and an approach for real-time plastic segregation. Ma'am showed us from today's event that we cannot solve our problem with the same thinking when we used when we created them. We look forward to more such session. Once again, I thank you on the behalf of NSS-ATHARVA volunteers. Also, I would like to thank Shreya ma'am for coordinating with us and arrange this wonderful event. I would also like to thank all the participants whose presence made this event successful. I'm sure you are all going to implement what you have learned from today's session, and this will be our path towards sustainable development. Once again, I thank you. I thank everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So ma'am is in our WhatsApp group. So if anyone has any queries, so they can ask in that group.
Thank you so much giving me time also. And I am just hoping from your Atharva group, Atharva Engineering College, you can take this initiative in your own college first. Just go to your own canteen and just see the canteen wala how much MLPs are throwing in dustbin. So when you can stop that throwing plastic in dustbin and sending for the recycling, you actually achieve the goal. 190 students is a part of this program. If they are stopped throwing their plastic in dustbin, they will collect. You can bring all plastic to your college. From college, we will collect for the recycling. करके देखो अच्छा लगता है. See, telling somebody that okay you can do it. एक होता है ना तो खुद को बदल तभी जमाना बदलेगा. If I want to do the change, right, I have to start from my own self. If as a single 1 kg plastic also I am just not throwing in dumping ground and sending for the recycling, it is a very good thing for us. 165 students collect 1 kg also per month. 165 kg you are giving every month for the recycling. Think about that and be a part of social change. Thank you so much.